Assalamualaikum. My name is FARRA BINTI DZULKEFLY. My matrix number is 2023160227 from KCAAD 11128. The title that I want to share with you guys is Tawhid in the Islamic art of the Malay world. The introduction for this title: the Muslim community related to the present Tawhid concept or unity. For Malay Muslim artists, the idea of Tawhid will bring a peace as a true guideline to build up a community, ummah, or the perfect society with a trust and stability. One advantage associated with the construction of the spiritual realm are stronger and more inward in line with worldview pertaining to Islamic teaching inspired by magnificence of a past Islamic civilization. Okay, let's go to the next page. Its contents. Concept of Tawhid. The most significant pillar of the Islamic architecture conceptual framework is the idea of Tawhid. Declaring Allah's unity or oneness is known as Tawhid. The Islamic nation or monotheism is known as Tawhid. The words Wahid and Ahad, which signify one, unique, and peerless, are the roots of the word Tawhid. Muslims hold that God cannot be equated in any manner or degree with any other being or concept based on the concept of Tawhid. The core of Tawhid and Islam is belief that there is only one God, Allah, and there is nothing that can compare to Him, declaring God's unity or Tawhid, and the prophetic status of Prophet Muhammad or Shahada is therefore the prerequisite for converting to Islam. So the opposite of Tawhid is Shirk, which is act of equating anything or anybody with God in order to make it comparable to Him. It is the greatest transgression that God's promised to never pardon. Tawhid consists of three parts: the unity of God's lordship, Tawhid al-Rubiyyah, uniting God's worship, Tawhid al-Ibadah or Tawhid al-Uluhiyah, the unity of God's attributes and names, Tawhid al-Asma wal al-Sifat. There's a lot of concepts of Tawhid in Islamic art Malay world. One of the concepts are Malay geometry architecture in Islamic. Islamic art geometry patterns are one of the main types of Islamic ornamentation, most wholly scripted for portraying any significant Islamic figure. So, Islamic ornamentation generally avoid figurative imagery. Intricate and complex patterns, including a wide range of tessellation, are frequently created by combining repeated square and circle, which can also be overlapped and interlaced, as can be arabesques, with which they are frequently combined in Islamic art. They can be entire decoration, they can be at the background around other motifs, or they can be served as a framework for calligraphy or floral embellishments. So you can see the other photos that are patterned inside main dome of Sarawak State Mosque. Examples of Malay geometry architecture in Islam. The Malay archipelago, which comprises proportion of Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, and southern Thailand, is home to the Asian architecture style known as Malay geometry architecture. Sometimes it refers to as Rumah Melayu or Rumah Adat Melayu. This architecture design harmoniously combines Islamic idea with native Malay customs, and it has strong ties to Islamic culture. In Islamic culture, Malay geometry architecture has the following salient characteristics. So, The characteristic that I choose is symmetry and geometry. So, geometric patterns are highly valued in Malay architecture and are as reflection of Islamic art and design concept. Various architectural features, including windows, doors, and screen, frequently have complex geometric motifs. So you can see these are the example of the photo. Roof forms. The characteristically shaped roof of Malay traditional buildings are well known and iconic. Frequently, they have several tiers and are capable of pyramid shape. The upward connection between the divine and the earthly sphere is thought to be symbolized by these roof formations. So let's go to the next page. Concept of Tawhid in calligraphy. The core of Islamic doctrine and practice is the idea of Tawhid, or the unity of God. Is a crucial idea in Islamic calligraphy and visual art as well. Islamic calligraphy conveys aspect of divine unity through a visual hierarchy, serving not only as a means of communication but also as artistic expression of the divine beauty. The distinctive Islamic form of monotheism known as Tawhid is fundamentally different from the monotheistic belief or other religions, both in terms of emphasis and context. The aim to give artistic expression to the statement there is no God but God led to the Islamic artist spectrum. The aspiration to provide artistic expression to the declaration there is no God but God led to the Islamic artistic revolution. The basis of Islamic art is Tawhid, and the rejection of figurative art in particular and the nature of Islamic art in general can only be explained by the doctrine. The goal of Islamic nation of Tawhid will continue to be reflected in the work produced by Muslim artists. So this is the example of calligraphy. A broad range of scripts and styles from many nations and eras are included in the art form of calligraphy. Below are the few instances of calligraphy style that are found. Nas. Nas is one of the most often used and reliable Arabic script types in calligraphy. The Quran and official documents are frequently copied using it. So the Tulud calligraphy with extended vertical lines. Tulud is a bold, cursive script. It is frequently employed decorative as in the inscriptions seen in mosques. Diwani calligraphy. The flowing, graceful, and highly ornamental style of Diwani script is well known. Official decrees and chancellery documents were used for in the past. Concept of Tawhid in Malay textiles. The concept of Tawhid is a source of peace for Malay and Muslim artists, serving as a genuine blueprint for a great and ummah, or harmonious and trusting community. Within the framework of Malay textile, Tawhid is represented through the pattern and style of the materials. One example of a Malay textile that embodies this idea of Tawhid is the traditional textile fabric known as kain sarung. Plaid or checkered patterns are commonly woven into the fabric, or it can be brilliantly colored using a ikat or batik coloring techniques. Contemporary sarongs are usually printed with the image of plants or animal. The idea of Tawhid, or the unity or oneness of Allah, is the most significant component in Islamic arts. So the conclusion is, in the Malay world, Islamic art is heavily influenced by the idea of Tawhid, or the unity of God. The Islamic concept of monotheism, known as Tawhid, affirms Allah's unity or oneness. The concept of Tawhid gives Islamic architecture a distinctive character and fosters a Tawhidic perspective and construction activities. Tawhid is a tool used by artists in visual artworks to bring the viewer closer to the creator. The geometric shape used by the Malay Islamic artists to represent the Tawhid idea Islamic art's aesthetic are essentially focused on repetition, stylization, and abstraction, recognizably identifiable artistic forms that have taken up and maintained the concept of Tawhid. The worldview defined by Tawhid serves as the foundation for Islamic knowledge, social action, and social organization. Tawhid is the source of Islamic culture and civilization. Thank you.